So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Day after the game last, it felt like if you're watching a game, a great game to watch, end to end, typical Premier League. What was it like to play in?
Yeah, good. Obviously, playing against Aston Villa is always a challenge. I think they obviously did great business in the winter with their attacking options. You can see the quality obviously yesterday as well. I think obviously we feel a little bit disappointed by the fact that we couldn't get the 3 points because I think we had the opportunities to get them. But yeah, we take the point and we focus on the next one. And we know there's a lot of 12 Premier League games to go, and we have to fight for it each and every game, like we have been doing throughout the whole season, and we have to keep going.
You're captain. How do you relate that when you say a disappointment if you don't get the 3 points that you want compared to when you're not captain? Do you take it a bit more on your shoulders?
I always take it on my shoulders. I think since the day I've joined the club, I know about the expectations levels, the pressure that we all are under each and every game. So I've mentioned it before, it's a privilege. You want to be playing under these circumstances. You want to be able to feel there is always pressure to deliver. But yeah, listen, I know I'm the captain, and there's a lot of eyes on me, and certain other players in the team, senior players, to deliver each and every second in each and every game. And that's what we try to do. And apart from the games, you obviously have to make sure that the team is ready to compete each and every game. And the focus will be now on a very difficult one in Manchester.
The weekend. Obviously we talk a lot about the team. I'll talk about you individually. I've watched your career closely since you were at Celtic, Southampton, and it feels, obviously incredible form there, but I don't think I've ever seen you play better. You look calmer, you look more assured. You seem like you're in the form of your life. Is that a fair assessment?
Well, fitness-wise, I'm definitely in a very, very good shape. I think over all the season I've been playing for Liverpool, I've managed to hit a lot of games on a constant basis, and I'm very proud of that because there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes that make me do that. And I think it's a very difficult thing to maintain and keep doing. And obviously the captaincy helped me massively in terms of that responsibility, even more than I already felt for the team, for the club, for the city. And I'm enjoying myself, and yeah, hopefully by the end of the season we can have something to celebrate.
Well, I've got to ask you the question. The question everyone is talking about. Some people have actually said to me not to ask it, but what's your skincare routine? Because mate, you look incredible right now.
Oh, it's a secret. So one day.
Joking aside. So, plans. What are your thoughts? Because you're in a great position. You've only got a few months left in your contract. You're the captain of the club. How do you see your future right now, or is it still just doing the football?
Well, I think you answered a little bit yourself. It's all about the next couple of months to make sure that we give everything. Obviously, we're still in 3 competitions, and we want to be successful in all 3 of them. And that's the main focus. I've got very, very big plans in that sense. I want to make sure that this team is successful, and that's my main focus at the moment. And I can't speak about personal conversations. That has obviously been going on for a while. But I can only say that I'm fully committed to the club. I've mentioned it before. I love the fans. I love the club. I've had such an amazing time already, and let's see what the future brings. But as long as I'm calm, I think the rest of the world can stay calm as well. And when there is a definite answer on my future, then it will probably be out. Then everyone
I don't know about every Liverpool fan watching this, trying to read your body language. I'm going to smile. I quite like that. I think that gives us a bit of optimism.
No, I've always said that I'm quite calm about it.
Yeah. And does it help you to maintain that calmness because of
how
well the team are doing?
It's quite funny because I remember when Genie, obviously a friend of mine, Wijnaldum, was out of contract, and in his last 6 months with the club, I said to him, I can't believe how calm he was, but now being in a situation myself, it's listen, I'm in a very good place physically, mentally, and I've the only focus I'm having at the moment is trying to be successful with Liverpool, and that's the main focus, and be the best captain and player I can be for and the team and for the club. And what will happen in the future, at this point, I have no idea. But I think in the next couple of months there will be definitely some information going.
Well, hopefully plenty of trophies, and then obviously Liverpool fans will want what they want. We all would. But that's obviously a decision you have to make. In terms of, you talk about fitness.
Yep.
Do you think, because you had that cruciate ligament injury, did that come at a time when it made you almost focus more on, now I have to be even more regimented and look after myself, and because you're in terms of fitness and making sure that you're aware of your body probably more than you were before that injury?
I won't say even more, but obviously you have to.
Different routine or anything changed since you had that injury?
You have to, because your body is, is basically, you basically have a new knee that your body has to get used to. So obviously the whole process to getting back to fitness was a difficult one, especially in the beginning and the middle part, and obviously towards the end you going outside again, and that's obviously what you want. And then you're just working towards your first couple of minutes back on the pitch. And I was very surprised, obviously, the season after my injury. So the first season after my injury, I played, I think, one of the most games in Europe, and on a very constant, good level, in my opinion. And I was very proud of that, because it's not easy. And I kept going, kept working, and being on top of everything that I do. Whether it is obviously all the gym work to make sure your knee and the rest of your body is aligned and strong enough, and nutrition, sleep, rest, all the right stuff in order to get ready for each and every game. And that's what makes
Listen to the Whoop.
Well, Whoop is a big.
I've got mine on.
Well, exactly.
I saw you. I thought that would be good enough for you. It's good enough for me.
I'm part of the Whoop family, so it's definitely a very good tool to be on top of everything that's happening in our lives, and it's just about keep going, be committed to the job, and stay consistent with it.
Big game the weekend, obviously Manchester City, different proposition to what we normally have seen with Man City. Does that still make them incredibly dangerous because of the players they have?
100%. I think they beat Newcastle, I think, the other day, 4-0, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So listen, they are, for a reason, was it 4 in a row champions? Mm-hmm. So they deserve all the respect they get, and we will definitely give them that. But on Sunday we're gonna go there and try to win the game, and we know it's gonna be difficult because we haven't won there for a long time in the Premier League. We all know that, but we have to go out there with being brave, together with our fans, and give everything that we have, and try to get a step closer.
In terms of your role, since you had two great managers, you worked with obviously Arne Slot now and Jurgen Klopp before. I'm just watching from the outset, trying to see what the difference is of what the manager wants from you. It feels that, would it be a fair assessment to say that he wants you to be on the ball even more, this manager, than maybe Jurgen Klopp, and trying to sort of almost set a lot of the attacks from coming from you?
I think we try to maximize each and every one's quality on the pitch. I think on the Jurgen, we obviously we had I won't say a big different style of play, but obviously we were a little bit more direct, and obviously up and down, counter press, and I think at the moment we may be a little bit more control on the ball, and try to speed up when the moment and the time is there. But we have obviously different players on the midfield, so you have to try and get everyone's quality out. And obviously we had an amazing time on the Jurgen here, and successful time, and a time that I would never ever forget and cherish forever. And hopefully this season will be a time to remember as well, with silverware. And that's the hard work we put in each and every day, and we have to keep going and keep pushing each other.
Feels as well the manager, might be just coincidence obviously because of where he's from, but with Gravenberch and Gakpo, that they seem to be flourishing under him. Do you think that could be a reason, or do you think it's just because of the roles they've been given and the confidence they're playing with?
I think these guys, particularly these two, of course, I think they have shown already so much quality. Obviously last year Ryan didn't play as much that he probably would have liked, but I think he learned a lot in order to be as good as he is this season. Cody, same story. I think last year he was, in my opinion, already having a quite good season, and I think he just kicked on and went to another gear up. And we have to realize that obviously players will take time to get to the levels that, you know, in these two situations can get to, and they have to keep working, keep going, and stay confident. And obviously, a confident manager will help definitely with your performances. So we have to just keep going, including the manager as well.
12 games to go. Arsenal breathing down your necks. What is the key? What's going to be you've done it before, what's going to be the difference for Liverpool to get that title at the end of the season?
Focus on ourselves. It's easier said than done, of course.
Do we watch Arsenal games, or when you're at home, you just don't?
No, I'd rather spend time with my family and focus on recovery if the time is there. And also the thing is, you can only influence, obviously, you know, your own situation. So between games that we play, you just have to make sure you're ready for your next game. And obviously, I can't control what everyone is doing, but I would definitely give advice on doing that. It's already a difficult and a tough job anyway to focus on yourself, because it's always a difficult challenge ahead of you. But that's the only way to do it. You just have to try and win each and every game ahead of you. And the first one will be on Sunday. It will be a very tough one. And then we have another tough one in Newcastle, and it will be. I can promise everyone.
That'll be a little bit of a dress rehearsal for the cup final.
Well, listen, I think we all know there's 12 more Premier League games, and they're all going to be tough. So,
but they'll be tough for Arsenal as well. That's what you got to remember.
Well,
isn't it, you know,
they are chasing, and obviously we are trying to win each and every game as well. And I think for us, that's why I think I said it many times already. We have to just focus on ourselves, and that's the main thing. If we win our games, and that's a tough thing already, then we're going to be good. But we have to just keep focusing on ourselves.
And what about your rest recovery? How do you unwind? What's your ice bath, saunas? I see Mo's got his own routine at home, and he likes to put it on social media. Yours is a bit slight. You keep it low key, but what's your routine? Do you have what keeps you so fit? And that's twice now. I've been a bit thirsty.
A little bit similar. Obviously, you know, coming home last night, midnight. You know, obviously you start your recovery already.
Really? What were that in terms
pool, of? All the.
You go to the pool when you get home last night?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Just to get moving, you know, and make sure you do exercise. Then you go in the sauna, ice bath.
We used to go to Paradox. That was quite a good club.
It was different times.
That was different era.
Yeah. So obviously that's the main thing, and then you try and get a good sleep. It's always a bit difficult after a game, but I think it helps me getting into sleep, doing all the things that I just mentioned. And today obviously is another day of recovery. We do meditation, we do obviously the bike, we do stretching, we do all the ice baths, sauna, all the right stuff.
I was thinking paddle, but paddle's obviously.
Paddle is more for the manager.
Are you a paddle man? Who's the champion here?
I think the manager is doing quite well. I think I saw the video. He's challenged Gary Lineker before, and I think he beat him. So
wow, okay.
I don't think that's.
But he's got age on Gary.
Yeah,
though, hasn't he? You know what I mean?
A little bit. But no, that's the main thing.
I've seen there's a darts board there as well.
We're never in this room actually. So
what's your darts like? Any good?
No, shocking. So.
But you got Van Gerwen. Well, I know we got Luke Littler, but you know.
Yeah, he's doing very well by the way. But darts is not my thing.
Not your thing. All right, I was going to challenge you to 3 darts because I'm not the best either.
No, I'm shocking.
All right, listen. Thank you so much. I hope everything works out the way you want it. You deserve all the success, and keep it going.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.